Welcome back. Now we have game 2, the much more anticipated matchup for tonight's Royal Rumble contest. We have Ortho-New Jersey and CVUG. A lot of star power between these two teams. I'm David Smith, joined alongside Alec Krauthamel. And Mike Eamon wins the tip, and here comes George Pappas. This will be the matchup to watch right here. Pappas against Robinson. Leaves it for Mensa. That one's no good. Justin Robinson bringing it up. Alex back yet again. This year last Wednesday. Good to have him back. That shot by Warren Mabry, no good. Pappas now. Denzel Mensa leaves it for Jagan Mosley. George Pappas. Gaiman gets that 1v1 isolation he wants. Chris Brady guarding. Gaiman the post hook, no good. Good job by Brady to make him go to that weak side. On the left, he shot that one with the right. That three is no good. Rebounded by Jagan Mosley. Mosley pushes. Mensa leaves it for Polari. Polari, the mid-range shot, good. Polari opens up the scoring. It's 2-0 for New Jersey. There's Brady for 3. Good. Pappas flirted with a triple-double last week, and that 3 is good. Always got to find people in transition. A lethal shooter. His whole career at Monmouth. And overseas in Greece, that's what he's known for. Be able to hit that long-range shot. Good pass there from Robertson. But kicked. So CVUG will retain possession. The shot clock will go to 14. Possession on the shot clock. 14-11 on the game clock. Here's Justin Robinson. Takes it to the hoop. Looked like a little travel there, but gets the benefit of the doubt. That 3 is good. Assist by Mensa.
It feels like they're really starting to get comfortable hitting from the perimeter. Starting to see some of their shots fall.
That shot by Garrow, no good. Mensa with the rebound. He's out in transition. Slow it down, reset. That's a screen for Pappas. Pappas fades away. Takes the mid-range jumper. Ortho-New Jersey out to a great start. Last week, we've yet to see Justin Robinson and Xander Rice suit up together this season. But when the both of them do, we know how dangerous they can be. As that 3 from Eamon is off the mark. And out on Jagan Mosley, the CVUG ball.
Yeah, no Xander Rice tonight. You mentioned no Robinson last week. Rice really took over as the primary ball handler. Did it in all aspects of the game. Our best player of the game in that matchup. He did it all, in the assist, the scoring, and the defense.
Robinson takes that one to the hole, leaves it for Mabry. Mabry the quick swing to Garrow. Brady to the hole, good steal by Pappas. Eamon comes up with it, slows it down. Mensa picks the pace back up. Mosley to Louis Polari for 3. Polari
Really starting to get confident from the outside. Polari and Pappas both. That's going to be a big thing to watch.
Fouls called for Jagan Mosley. He thought he got it clean. In the booth here, it looked like he got it clean as well.
Jagan Mosley.
That was made from behind. It's a bit of a tough call to make if you're the official there.
Yeah, it's always tough, especially on those big angles. It's kind of tough to see whether you get the ball or the wrist that causes the ball to come out. So it's always a tough call.
He gave him the benefit of the doubt too. I thought it was the I'm gonna lie there. As O'Gara missed his first free throw. The second one. Ortho-New Jersey leads up to 7. Mosley, another great perimeter threat. He takes that one to the hole. Makes the teardrop. Extends the nose. Robinson, that's not his game. Mosley knows it. He gives it to him. And he misses the three, rebounded by Mike Damon, which is something that if you're not familiar with Ortho-New Jersey, we will be saying that a lot.
Absolutely. 16 rebounds per game. He's one of those more undersized centers, but he gets at it as much as anybody on the boards. That's a strong suit.
That three by Mavis short off the front iron. Saying undersized, sure, maybe height, but he is also just south of 300 pounds, so he knows how to use that body. As Mosley is tripped up there. Definitely unintentional. Chris Brady helps him up. Love to see the great sportsmanship. I'll just say that was a shooting foul as well. Looked like he was tripped on Rangers. No, never mind. I saw Jacob Mosley at the line and I got a little confused. Here's Denzel Mensah, who's been a great addition to this Ortho-New Jersey squad this year. Played for Larson Ford last year, who's not off to a good start after losing the Pierre Louis brothers. That deep three by Mosley, rebounded by Tyrone O'Gara. CU with a small bench tonight. The only one coming off the bench is James Butler. That layup is Mosley. Might have gotten hit, not get the call. Here's Pappas, leaves it for Mensah. Mensah gives it back to Pappas, way short, airballed. Here comes Mabry with numbers. Robinson to his right. Pulls up from three, short. Mosley gives it to Polari. He's already made two quick threes, and there. Not number three, as that one is left short. Brady brings it up the court. Leaves that one. That one is no good. Here comes Mosley. No good. Rebounded by Heyman, no good. Saves that one. And that one looked like it was off the foot of Mosley.
The very limited CVG bench was also very unhappy. There's only two of them. Neither of them look very pleasing.
Here's Mensah. Again, not known for his three-point shooting. This is that one. But can knock it down when you're open. When he's open, excuse me. Here's J-Rob. Gets the screen. Mismatch down there. Leaves it to a wide open O'Gara for three. That one is really good. We'll live with that for JSBL. That's not their highest percentage shooter. There's a foul there. Chris Brady. But if you're Ortho-New Jersey there, you got the mismatch. You had Chris Brady down low on a much smaller Denzel Mensah. Then you had Tyrone O'Gara in the corner who's wide open. You will definitely take that three instead of the wide open lineup. So you're better off double teaming.
Absolutely. O'Gara is much stronger, especially down low.
Yeah, we've been trying to fix it all night. We don't know where we're looking at it. Thank you. Thank you.
In your one game of calling him, that's a great word to describe him. Energizer. That's exactly what he brings to that team. As here, he's just an electric player. That three is good. You're not sure. Over 2,000 career points for the Hawks. Here's Mensah. Kevin Tellisford guarding. Mensah strong takedown low. That's really where he excels. Only about 6'6", 6'7". Mensah plays a lot bigger. Knows how to use that big body of his to get to the cup where he is so efficient from down there. Robinson, a deep three. Can't let him get hot. He's gonna heat up and make him pay. Good cross there from Polari. The step back from the mid-range, no good. Good rebound from Heyman. Leaves it for Jesse Steele. That three rims out, no good. CVG puts the rebound. Robinson with it. Good dish to Brady. So electric. Not only can shoot it, he's a really good distributor as well. Mosley leaves that one for Heyman. Again, not a high percentage shooter from deep. And that shot no good. Rolled around. But rebounded by Taylor. Here comes Robinson. We might see him pull this here. And tie up this score. Once a 9-point lead, but now it is time. Justin Robinson has taken over.
It doesn't matter if he's contested or if he's wide open. He's been contested these last 3 shots. Just gets up so quickly.
Last game we talked about shot selection. There really is no discussion about shot selection. When it comes to hitting tough shots. As here comes Jesse Steele with numbers. Polari jabs, goes, pump fakes, picks it back out to Steele. Steele leaves it for Mosley. Mosley, the Georgetown alum. Good on the teardrop. New Jersey reclaims the lead.
Screen set up by Heyman as well. Just opening up a little bit of the lane, and that's how you want to attack with the floater. Get short of the rim.
And I think that is the most underrated part of Mike Heyman's game. We know he can score. Both teams play most of the time. We know he can get a lot of rebounds. When you're as big as him, you can set hard screens, and that's a great asset to have. That layup is no good. Here comes Justin Robinson. No numbers. Pulls it back, leaves it. And that shot for 3 is no good. Elijah Barnes. That one's rebounded by Jagan Mosley. Mosley leaves it for Heyman. Right back to Mosley. Mensa down in the post, kicks it to Polari. Polari the take, in for the easy deuce. It's now 21-17 with 6:43 to go in the first half. And a reminder, if you're just turning why playing half as Justin Robinson didn't play it, it's because that this is the Royal Rumble, the in-season tournament. Rules are different. 16-minute halves. Mensa makes the so that 16-minute halves, and then there will be a target score for the team that is winning. And there's 4 minutes left in the second. Robinson leads it for Brady. Brady, the jump hook. Not an easy body to back down in the paint. He got it done there. And got the jump hook to his favorable hand, which is the left. Brady with the board. Robinson in transition. Rebound by Polari. Denzel Mensa looking to push. And Telesford. It's a transition foul. And with that, there will be a timeout on the floor. That'll take us to the media timeout. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, Ortho, New Jersey has a 2-point lead. We've got to go. Welcome back. I was hearing there were still some technical difficulties. Maybe you can hear me better now. I hope so. So everyone can hear my beautiful voice. We've got a good one so far. If you're just tuning in and didn't see game 1, RKE blew out WCT, won by 30-plus points. They're the first team to score over 100 against WCT this year. It'll be Jesse Steele on the inbound. Dishes it to Polari. Polari on an island with O'Garo. Leaves it for Pappas. Deep 3 is good. Pappas with the stare into the crowd as well. Avery with the ball. Barry checking in for the first time. Barry, the Dartmouth alum, was an all-Ivy selection at Dartmouth there at Dartmouth. Really little bit too much space, but does not make him pay. Good rebound from Conniff. Kicks it out to Pappas. Pappas calls for the screen on the left side. Gets it. Good defense from Mabry. Leaves it for Conniff. And the shot is good. Good dump off there from Pappas to Conniff. Brady Robinson to the cup. Tough finish there from J-Rob. Steele leaves it for Polari to Pappas. No good long. Offensive rebound from Barry. And that layup is good from Jesse Steele.
On the basket for Ortho-NJ.
Green from O'Gara. Mismatch down low. Not his game. That's all. Rebounded by Pappas, who leaves it for Steele. Steele tries the mid-range J, no good. Rebounded by Conniff, leaves it for Polari. Polari from deep, no good. Both of these teams on a little bit of a drought right now. Robinson. Robinson leaves it for Brady. Brady, Brendan Barry with the rebound. Gets out in transition. Tries the mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Chris Brady. That's Justin Robinson. CVG
First time out of the game.
They trail by 7. It's a pretty good timeout call there. Because 7 is when Pack starts getting down to double digits. Because this is an Ortho-New Jersey team that can really put up points in bunches. So when you get down double digits, it's hard to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good timeout, especially because you want to always close and begin the half strong. It's kind of a football adage, but the last fours are some of the most important moments of a football game. The same can be said for basketball. Coming in and out of the half is one of the most important stretches of a game because you can really turn the game either way before you can make adjustments.
We're back. Justin Robinson with the ball. I think the audio issue is finally fixed. As here's Robinson, takes the fadeaway 3, no good. And that one goes out of bounds. Possession will go to Ortho-New Jersey.
And Robinson's been so electric, especially from the perimeter. You can see the defenders kind of blitzing off the screens, really making sure he can't get that quick release up, and he missed that 3.
You cannot go under a screen for Justin Robinson. So like you said, real good job defensively by Ortho to make sure that they always have a hand up, as here he is with the ball. And they'll get Jesse Steele with a hand check. And like I talked about in the last game, this is the NBA rules, so 6 fouls. You got a ton to give.
Absolutely, and it kind of gives a little bit more room for physicality as well. You can give that extra body, especially down low.
Here's Brady. Backs down Conniff and gets the 2. Good job there from Chris Brady. Here's Jagan Mosley. Mosley the take and 1. Jagan Mosley with the old-fashioned 3-point play. Tyrone O'Gara might have gotten hit in the face. Hopefully he's okay, as they have a short enough bench and can't afford to lose one of their premier frontcourt players. Mosley at the line. And the free throw by Mosley is good, as now the Ortho lead is back to 8. Robinson with the ball, no screen. Tries to leave it for Brady, but stolen by Barry. Mosley the slam! Jagan Mosley extends the lead to double digits. And now is where it becomes danger time. 2 minutes left, going into the half. Good shot there from Mabry to keep it to 7. You want to keep this game single digits,
Absolutely. It felt like things could have spiraled a little bit if Mabry didn't hit that shot.
Mabry gets the rebound. Tries another one. That one off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Brendan Barry. Leaves it for Pappas. Pappas pulls up deep from 3 and knocks it down. It doesn't matter how deep George Pappas is. If he's open in transition, he will take it and make you pay. There's Robinson who takes it to the rim. Good finish there. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. But now here comes Pappas. Leaves it in the corner for a wide open Jagan Mosley, who didn't take the 3 and instead takes the mid-range, which was no good. Rebounded by Chris Brady. And here comes Justin Robinson up the floor. Gets a screen from O'Garo. J-Rob for 3, good! Justin Robinson cuts the lead to 5. And now all of a sudden, yet again with a minute left in the first half, we have a game as Ortho-NJ calls a timeout.
Yeah, this battle between the two former Monmouth guards and Justin Robinson, as well as George Pappas, is going to be a ton of fun to watch for the rest of the night. These two are going at it from the perimeter, shot after shot after shot, and for a lot of the time, they are going in, and they're all looking like good shots, too. You mentioned that transition 3, one of the more efficient shots in basketball, especially when you have an advantage, and Justin Robinson has the ability to be an offense in himself. So it's just going to be a ton of fun to watch for the rest of the game and see how each team adjusts to the perimeter play of the other.
Yeah, I mean, with the size that Justin Robinson gives up, he makes up for with his shiftiness, his craftiness, his ability to get into the lane, and he's a great shooter and distributor, like you mentioned, can really create for himself. But I'm interested to hear your opinion. Probably over the last decade, the best 3 Monmouth guards probably play for both of these teams. George Pappas, Xander Rice, Justin Robinson. Where would you rank the 3 of them?
It's tough because I haven't followed Monmouth basketball a ton, but obviously Justin Robinson has the record for most points in school history. I think all 3 of them offer a lot of different things. I mean, Xander Rice was only there for a year playing for his dad, King Rice. He played his former 4 years at Bucknell. He was only there for a year, but he did a lot in that year, breaking out as one of the stars in the MAC conference. I mean,
CAA now.
And the CAA, right. Realignment, man. It's confusing.
With a lot of the teams, yeah. But Pappas and Rice are 2 completely different players. I think it's safe to say Robinson is 1, but Pappas more of an off-ball guy. Is playing on ball for Ortho a lot this year as he has the ball. Robinson attempts the reach, looked like a foul, didn't get the call. O'Garo gives it to J-Rob in transition. Back to O'Garo as he slams that one in, as now it's 3 with less than a minute to play. Mosley up the court, steps back, isolation, cuts to the hoop, wasn't open. Mensah leaves it for Pappas. Pappas for 3, no good off the back of the rim. As now Seaview Jeep has an opportunity to tie the game. And J-Rob tries it, and it's good! Justin Robinson heating up in this first half, single-handedly keeping Seaview Jeep in this game. Here's Mensah trying to find himself under that hoop to get himself a look. Leaves it for Amon, who takes it. The hook, no good. And now Seaview can hold for 1 and potentially go into this second half with the lead, which I'll be honest, Alec, I never thought I'd say at the end of this half.
And I think we know who the ball is going to be with for this last shot.
Here is Robinson, takes it to the hoop, good! Justin Robinson gives Seaview Jeep the lead going into the second half. What an electric first half he's had.
Absolutely, just been doing it all, whether it's getting downhill or just rising up from the perimeter. He's done such a great job of just controlling the offense, not just with his scoring either. He's done a good job of finding the open man, but the gravity that he brings in the scoring has been so important, and he's been carrying this team so far for Seaview Jeep. And again, short bench, only 2 guys coming off, so they're going to need a lot from him in the second half as well.
You saw him on your screen there, going to talk to some kids in the corner. Great basketball player, even better guy, as we know. Always takes the time to say hi to the fans. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we've got a really good game here in the Royal Rumble of the JSBL. Welcome back. I realize now that I was a little too loud on the stream, but now hopefully that's a little bit better. I'm David Smith, joined alongside my good friend Alec, as now Seaview Jeep has the ball, up 2 in this Royal Rumble with the start of the second half. A reminder, the rules at 4 minutes. There will be a target score for the winner, and you will add 8 points to that target score, and whoever gets to that score first will win. There's a foul there. It'll be Tyrone O'Garo at the line. Not a great first half from O'Garo. Shot only 1 for 5. 1 of 2 from the line. Now 2 for 3. Has an opportunity to make it a 2-possession game here for Seaview. Both teams have their starting 5 in from the start of the game. It's Pappas bringing it up for Ortho. Robinson defending. Coming off the screen is Mosley. Aiming another screen. Mosley, the one-legged jumper, no good. Rebounded by O'Garo, who leaves it off for Robinson. Finds Mabry. Dishes to O'Garo, no good. He struggled from behind the arc, but Chris Brady bails him out with the putback.
Yeah, nice job on the offensive glass. But again, O'Garo 1 for 3 in that first half from beyond the arc, as it looks like Seaview Jeep will get another chance at it after a nice play in the backcourt by Justin Robinson. But not really his game. He hasn't been doing a ton on the inside. But, I mean, if you talk about the perimeter, you got to talk about Justin Robinson. 10 for 13, including 6 of 7 from beyond the arc for 26 points in that first half.
It's insane what J-Rob is able to do, as that one is rebounded by Polari. Polari leaves it off for Mensah. Gives it back. Takes the 3. Good. Louis Polari from 3, as now the lead is back to 3.
Yeah, Polari was really hot to start out the game, then didn't get as much of a run in terms of getting the 3 off, but see if he can start off the second half hot as well.
Good screen there from Brady. J-Rob 1v1, gets the screen. Leaves it for Mabry. Back to Robinson. 7 for 8. Justin Robinson, 29 points. 29 of Seaview's 47, may I add. On an absolute tear. Good take there from Mosley, unable to execute. As here comes Chris Brady. Good pass there to Tellisford. 3 from Brady, good. Brady knocks down his first 3-pointer in 4 attempts. The Seaview's lead is now at 9 with 13:55 left to play. Polari drive to the rim. Good finish with the left. Now here comes Roy Mabry up the court. Played with his brother Ryan last week, who's not in uniform tonight. But Ryan definitely made an impact for Seaview last week. O'Garo to the rim. That's a tough finish. Does not finish, but gets his own rebound. Leaves it for Chris Brady, who tries another 3, no good. Rebounded by Denzel Mensah, who's looking to push. Gives it to George Pappas, who takes the deep 3. No good. Short off the front of the rim. Is now Roy Mabry. Comes up the court. Leaves it for Justin Robinson. Gets the screen. Goes to the rim. Passes wide for Mabry as Seaview resets. Brady the good slip. Pass a little low, but able to handle it is Chris Brady, who lays it in for 2. Seaview doing a really good job off the pick and roll, whether it's getting a 3 or if it's getting it into Brady down low.
Yeah, Ortho-New Jersey, after Eamon finally gets on the board, Ortho-New Jersey is having a little bit of a defensive miscommunications on some of these screens, whether it's, going over on Robinson, not rotating or what, but they're going to have to figure it out as this game's starting to get away from them.
Just a right place at the right time moment there from O'Garo. Pass was deflected right into his hands under the hoop as he lays it in for 2. Pappas to the rim, leaves it out for Mosley in the corner, who knocks it down. Barnes upset with himself that he didn't get more of a hand up there. Now the lead is back to 6. Now we're going back and forth. Robinson with the ball, gets a step, but kicks it out to Mabry. Left short, and that one will be Ortho ball. Crazy though, and I didn't even realize it until you said it. That was Mike Amon's first bucket. We typically see him up into the 20s usually with 20 rebounds or so too, at 8 right now. But holding him off the score sheet like that has been very impressive. Chris Brady has done a really good job on him down low. Leaves it for Mabry. Mabry, the corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Pappas. Leaves it for Mosley in the corner. No good. Was good from it in the other corner. No good from it in the left corner. Mabry leaves it for Robinson. Pappas reaches in and fouls. That's his first and the second team foul. Reminder, it's 7 fouls since it's a half for the bonus, not 5 like we usually have since it's not quarters, as Robinson's floater no good. Rebounded by Brady with the fadeaway jumper. Chris Brady's impressed me so far.
Absolutely. He's had a really nice game down low, kind of an inside-out presence on both ends of the floor.
Justin Robinson in transition, leaves it for Mabry. Back to Robinson, back to Mabry, good! Seaview Jeep starting to pour it on as they lead now by 10.
Yeah, we mentioned later on in that first half a little bit ago how important it was going to be to close the first half and come out of the second half, and Seaview Jeep has won that battle in a landslide. They have come out of the gate strong in the second half, and now they have a double-digit lead in a game that Ortho-NJ really started out hot in, and now they got to be careful. This game can get away from them in a hurry.
Think we might start to see them throw a few double teams at Robinson, especially since it hasn't been the best of shooting nights for Roy Mabry. So on screens, I think we're going to start to see a lot of hedging, but right now they got to change whatever they have going on because Robinson is heating up, but they got to be able to not let them get out in transition as much too, because when Robinson gets the ball, he's looking to run, and then that's where he's making the most damage.
Absolutely, and he has such a quick twitch, whether it's with his dribble or with his shot, that he really gets ahead of most defenders. And he's able to either make a pass, which he's had really good vision so far tonight too, or put up a shot, which as we know has been his strong suit so far. So they're really going to have to make some of these quick decisions on defense, and Justin Robinson's not going to make life easy.
A defensive breakdown there from Seaview as Mike Amon lays it in. And now Chris Brady takes the 3, and that one is no good. Rebounded by George Pappas. Finds Polari. Amon posting up, doesn't get it. Polari takes it to the hoop, goes off his knee and into the air, stolen away by Mabry. Has Telesford in the corner, but decides to slow the pace. Looks for Brady down low. Don't know how he fit it into that window. Missed the first one, but was able to hit the putback. Great pass there from Roy Mabry to make it happen. As that 3 from Polari is good. See, if Ortho's going to come back into this game, I'm not worried about them offensively. It's just that they're going to have to be able to get the stops defensively.
Absolutely. And especially if they can get offensive rebounds as well, Seaview Jeep, they're going to have a good time getting some offense.
As that one is no good. Mabry wanted a foul, doesn't get it. Pappas looking to push, goes cross court to Amon, who leaves it off for Polari. The jab, the shot, good! Louis Polari cuts the lead to 4, and I think it's going to go back and forth.
Absolutely. It's a game of runs, and we've seen a lot of different runs from both teams so far tonight, and we'll see who makes the next one.
Good pass there into Barnes, who thought there was contact. Steele gives it to Pappas. Pappas for 3. Good! George Pappas cuts the lead to 1. And Seaview's seen enough, and they call a timeout.
Yeah, they've gotten so much more comfortable operating on the perimeter, whether it's Pappas or Polari. And, I mean, we were talking about how good they came out of the gate in the second half. Now CVU Jeep has to take a step back, take a deep breath, and see, all right, what's been going wrong these last couple of minutes, because it was like lightning quick that lead went away. I think they have to just kind of get more comfortable in the half-court offense and just find their shots, because even if their shot isn't going down, Brady's been doing such a great job. You don't see someone out-rebound Mike Amon on the offensive glass all that much, but Chris Brady's getting close. He's got a lot of extra opportunities, so I think they just have to slow it down a little bit and run off of Justin Robinson, but of course you got to involve Chris Brady too. He's probably been CVU Jeep's second best player tonight.
Without a doubt, and without Xander Rice, we haven't even really missed him. I mean, Robinson has picked up all the slack in the backcourt, but you do bring up a good point about playing in the backcourt, but in a league like the Jersey Shore Basketball League, it's all up-tempo. They don't really like to slow things down, so I think both teams are going to be looking to push, and I think that that's why we're going to see so many different runs from both teams.
Absolutely. It gets you a lot of shots, but that could also mean a lot of missed shots. But just getting those opportunities is going to be really important for both teams, because only 5 more minutes until that target score comes into play, and with the game as close as it is right now, that could be up to anyone.
1-point game. Seaview leads. Robinson with the ball. Splits the D. Kicks it out to Mabry. No good off the front of the rim. He's had a rough shooting day. Good pass there in to Barnes. Seaview thought there's been a lot of contact down low, and on the past 3 possessions, they haven't gotten 1 call.
Yeah, they're really, their whole bench has, even the guys on the court haven't been very happy with the lack of calls so far in the second half.
I know the philosophy of this league is to let them play, but a foul's a foul as Robinson attempts a 3. No good. Had to attempt it with the shot clock winding down. And Barnes gets the putback. Really back-breaking. It's a back-breaking possession there for Ortho, considering they got it down all the way to 1 on the shot clock. Got a rare Justin Robinson miss, but couldn't get a body on Elijah Barnes, who puts it back in, but can't convert the 3-point play, but would have really preferred an empty possession there.
Absolutely. It's just one of those possessions where it feels like a game could turn right there.
Here comes Mabry in transition. Leaves it for O'Garo in the corner. Looks to drive on the smaller Pappas. Holds his own. Brady kicks to the corner. That's Barnes, no good. Rebounded by George Pappas. Pappas has done a great job picking it up on the glass. You've seen Eamon boxing out a lot, but Pappas has done a really good job of holding his own on the glass as he knocks down the game-tying 3 there, as we're all knotted up at 62.
Yeah, I feel like, Ortho-New Jersey has got to play through him a little bit more on the perimeter, and they're showing, whether it's on the catch and shoot or on the pull-up, he can be an electric 3-point shooter.
Robinson drives, leaves it off for Brady, as Brady knocks down the mid-range J. They doubled Robinson under the hoop, and he found the open man. I think they're going to have to start doubling him on the perimeter just to mix up his looks a little bit.
Even then, his decision-making with the ball in his hands has been really good, whether to pass or shoot, and when he is making those passes, I've been very impressed with his vision.
And there's the touch foul by O'Garo. I heard J-Rob from up here say, "Let us play." Subs coming in for Ortho. That's Tommy Conniff checking in. But first, we will have a media timeout. We're 3 minutes away from the target score. Don't go anywhere. We've got a great matchup between Seaview Jeep and Ortho, New Jersey. Welcome back to some JSBL action here on a beautiful Tuesday night in Manasquan, New Jersey, as Mike Amon has the ball, drives to the rim. He gets fouled, almost runs into Dane Moran over there, who will be playing in the next game. Amon only 2 points tonight, like we talked about.
Yeah, Moran was lucky not to get hit by the freight train of Mike Amon. He doesn't have the best explosiveness, but when he gets going, it can be hard to stop him sometimes.
First free throw by Amon, good.
And it really feels like he hasn't gotten too comfortable operating down low, and that's a tribute to the work that Chris Brady has done, really making him uncomfortable on the block. He's still getting his rebounds, but he just has not been the same with the ball in his hands on offense.
That free throw by Amon, no good as well. But what we typically see from teams, they usually throw double teams to Amon down low. Seaview has not really doubled him, and they've let Chris Brady do it all on him as O'Gara with the putback there. But Brady has done a great job of defending Amon by himself, but they haven't really gone to him down in the post all that much as well. They've played a lot on the perimeter, as that step-back jumper is no good from Jesse Steele, as here comes Justin Robinson. Robinson, great pass into O'Gara as he lays it in. Justin Robinson, the over-the-head pass for the O'Gara layup, as Seaview now leads by 5. Good take there by Jagan Mosley to finish with his offhand. And now the lead's back to 3. More back and forth as we have 2 minutes till the target score. That pass sailed from Robinson, but it luckily into the hands of Mabry. Mabry skip pass to Robinson, gets the screen from Brady, leaves it for Brady up top. That pass deflected by Polari. 2 on the shot clock. Brady has to put it up, no good. Rebounded by Jagan Mosley. No numbers for Mosley, leaves it for Pappas. Pappas to Polari for 3. No good long, rebounded by Steele to Pappas. Pappas for 3 in the corner, pure! George Pappas ties things up here in Manasquan at 68. We've got a real good one here, Alec.
Absolutely. The perimeter play between these two teams has been electric so far. Pappas in the right place at the right time, and he's going to make that one every time.
Justin Robinson tried to draw the contact. Did not fool the referee. Mosley, one man to beat, and that's Robinson. Leaves it for Pappas in the corner instead. No good. Really wanted that one to go. 5 minutes, 5 seconds left. So we are now 1 minute away from that target score. A much more low-scoring game as Robinson, the great feed to Brady as they lead by 2. But this is a much more low-scoring game, 70-68. RKE finished with 107 points in the last game. Much more defense here in this one from two teams that are primarily known for their offense. They're going to give Amon his touchdown here. Amon tries the mid-range J, no good. Robinson with the ball now. Pappas defending. Will be interesting to see their approach here with the new rules. Leaves it for Brady. 8 left on the shot clock and a defensive breakdown there from Ortho as Brady gets the easy lay-in. Pappas coming up the court. Next dead ball now. We will most likely get that target score. And just as I say that, I don't believe we will, as there's 4 minutes and 5 seconds left. Interesting, as Ortho's going to bring in subs now. Tommy Conniff and Deuce Mensa checking in for Mike Amon and Louis Polari. They're going to want Amon in the game for when the target score comes out. But now Tommy Conniff leaves it for Mosley. Now the next dead ball. Mosley for 3, no good. Rebounded by Justin Robinson, who calls the timeout. So now the target score will be 80 points. Seaview Jeep leads by a score of 72-62, or 68, excuse me. The first team to reach 80 points will have a matchup with RKE shortly.
Yeah, and we can see them warming up in that back corner. And it's an interesting strategy. Like you mentioned in the last game, this could take either 3 possessions or it could take the entirety of the 4 minutes that we would have had left. But I feel like the way that the perimeter game has gone so far for Seaview Jeep, it's going to be closer to the former. I feel like you got to play through Justin Robinson as you have all night long. But in the second half, I feel like I've been more impressed with his passing than his shooting, which he was electric with in the first half. But he's done such a good job of adjusting to the gravity and the defense that Ortho New Jersey's setting at him, and he's just finding the open man. And his quickness has been the catalyst to that because he just has the ability to see the floor and make a move on a snap. So we'll see what the strategy is because they'll have the ball first here as well, and that's a big advantage, especially when you're already leading, so you're closer to the target score. I mean, they could start to nail this one home if they can get a good look.
As a shooter, Robinson almost reminds me of a Luka Doncic, and then in the pick and roll, he almost reminds me of a Tyrese Halliburton. Just so good and efficient in both of them. But now will be really interesting to see if teams try and slow it down here because there's a target score and no time left, trying to get the best shot possible because there really was no strategy in the last game. It was very clear that RKE was going to win it. Now it's interesting because this is a close game. It'll be Roy Mabry bringing it up for Seaview. Leaves it to Robinson. Eamon hedges the screen, stays with him, and Robinson finishes for the deuce as they lead now by 6 and 6 points away from the target score. Here comes Mosley. Leaves it in the corner for Polari. Breakdown there as Mosley hits the open 3, as now it is a 3-point game. Ortho now 9 points away from the target score as Robinson has the ball. They're going to have to find a way to get some stops on J-Rob. Robinson tries the mid-range jumper. No good. Misses right. As bringing it up is Deuce Mensah. Gets a screen from Eamon. He drives to the rim. Leaves it for Pappas in the corner. Drives, but brings it back out and resets. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Robinson jumps. Pappas, no good. Good box out there from O'Garo. Robinson walks it up the court. Chris Brady was going to set a screen. Robinson waved them away. Told him to post up instead. Has the undersized Mensah on him. Mabry leaves it for Barnes. Barnes back to Robinson. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. 3. Robinson has to hoist it up. No good. Rebounded by Jagan Mosley. Mosley pushing. Leaves it for Polari. Polari from deep. No good. Rebounded by Justin Robinson. Ortho New Jersey's had a few opportunities here with a few good looks, but have been unable to capitalize, as there's the foul from Pappas. Pappas has been playing very physical defense on Robinson. Hasn't gotten many calls, but got the one there.
Yeah, they look like one of those kind of take fouls on the drive where you're just trying to prevent a bucket by any means necessary.
Mabry, good backdoor cut there. Brady unable to find him as here's Robinson, gets a double screen. There's the mismatch with Eamon on him. Hits Mabry outside, still struggling to find that 3, but O'Gallo the putback. Seaview Jeep 4 points away from playing RKE. Eamon the screen, and that one is hit away. Mabry, one man to beat, but instead takes the 3. Roy Mabry finally hits one. He's been ice cold, but there, ice in his veins instead, as now the next Seaview Jeep bucket will win them this game, as Pappas hits a deep 3. And now they're 6 points away. They need 2 stops and 2 threes. Don't believe it's win by 2. Believe it's just first one to 80, which can confirm by our fantastic cameraman, Nick. Robinson with the ball. Goes behind the back. Leaves it for Brady. Shot clock winding down. Air ball. And the foul there. Would have been a shot clock violation anyway. But now it'll be Ortho New Jersey ball. That's Barnes' first foul. And I think if your Ortho here. I think they're going to be really looking for a 3.
I have to imagine they will be. And the mindset really changes when you don't have a clock to work with, especially if you're Seaview Jeep. You can't just run out the clock. You have to score here. And Ortho-New Jersey realizes that they have to score as well. So it really is a mindset change of how you want to attack offensively. It looks like we're getting some sweat off the ground here. But it really does change the way you want to play on offense because you can't slow it down. You can slow it down if you want to, but there's not really much of an incentive to because you have to put the points on the board regardless, no matter how long it takes.
But you say there's no clock. There still is a clock, and that's the shot clock.
Right.
So the approach is a lot different because there's not a game clock. But with the shot clock, like you said, you can't just dribble the ball out. You still have to play within your offense and try and get a good shot. As you see Pappas and Robinson over there. But now it's Ortho-New Jersey ball. Have 3 guys on the floor that can really knock down the 3, and Pappas, Mosley, and Louis Polari. We'll imagine we'll see a 3 from one of them as Pappas takes the deep 3. No good. That one was long. He was looking for the foul. And now Seaview still 1 point away from the game. Mabry's driving along the baseline, tried to find O'Garo, stolen away from Mensah, who's pushing, finds Mosley in the corner to Pappas, and they'll reset, who leaves it off for Polari. Here comes Big Mike Amon setting a screen for Pappas, doesn't use it, goes the other way, hoist from deep 3-point land, no good, but gets his own rebound, leaves it for Polari, back to Pappas for 3, no good, but rebounded by Mosley, who leaves it for Polari. Polari just takes the 2 as the floater is good. It is still a 2-possession game for Ortho-New Jersey unless they get fouled from 3. So that's big. But Seaview on a little bit of a drought right now. Brady backing down Amon. Tries the hook. No good. Rebounded by Amon. We're going to have a photo finish here by the looks of it. Mensah finds the cutting Pappas. Pappas finds Big Mike Amon. The layup, no good. And now Ortho is able to retain possession with the offensive rebound. Mosley finds Polari. 8 left on the shot clock. Mosley takes it to the hoop, and good! We've got a next one to score battle here at Manasquan High School. And there's a whistle.
It looked like George Pappas was trying to signal for timeout immediately after the basket, but it didn't look like the official saw it until the ball had already been put in play. So I'm not really sure what the ruling is here.
And they're signaling for a technical foul at the scorer's table. And a technical foul has been assessed. Not the way you want to see this game end.
Yeah, of all the ways that the Elam ending could end, technical free throw is probably the last one anyone would expect, and it's going to be Justin Robinson at the line to put this one away.
Who's, like we know, almost a Matic. But he misses it! And in the NBA, it's only one free throw, so now Seaview will have the ball. The fans at Manasquan High School are on the edge of their seat. Seaview Jeep will take a timeout. We'll stay here. What a game that we have here, Alec.
Well, like I mentioned, it really changes the mindset when you don't have a clock to work with, especially if you're in the lead, and it feels like just a little bit of cold feet from Seaview Jeep on offense. Haven't really gotten comfortable in just getting a good shot. And I mean, Ortho-New Jersey had a lot of opportunities to try to put up a 3, and when they were trying to come back from this deficit, could not hit it. But because of the misses from Seaview Jeep on the other end, they've been able to claw back into this, and now it's a next score wins. So I feel like the ball has to be in Justin Robinson's hands. Maybe we'll get a high pick and roll with Chris Brady, the way that that offense has been working all night long. We'll see what the final play is. I'm sure that they're drawing up a good one in the Seaview Jeep huddle.
Like you said, head coach Tyler Schmeltz drawing up a play here for Seaview, and I'd have to agree. I'd imagine it'll be a high ball screen with Robinson and Brady. I don't think there's any doubt about that, but I'm interested to see how the head coach for Ortho told them to handle that screen. Do you hedge? Do you switch?
I think you have to blitz Robinson and then just rotate over on Brady any way you can.
As we imagine, here comes Brady on the screen. Mabry will be coming off an off ball. Robinson slipped but retains possession. 10 on the shot clock. Gets another screen. Leaves it off. No good. Mosley to the races. Jagan Mosley lays it in. And Ortho, New Jersey comes all the way back for the win. Justin Robinson is appalled that they did not call a foul there. It appeared that Brady got leveled, but they called nothing. Jagan Mosley got the steal and the score for the victory. What a great game that we got to witness here at Manasquan High School between two great teams. And now we'll have a matchup between RKE and Ortho, New Jersey to see who's going to play in that championship game on Thursday night.
What an unbelievable finish. It really did just feel like Seaview Jeep just could not get comfortable on their offense, but Jagan Mosley, the heads-up play, ball goes in the air. It's almost like a collision course, like a Hail Mary in football where anything goes, really, and Mosley gets it and just sprints to the other end. What a finish and what a game, and that's why the Elam ending is one of the most fun aspects of this tournament. Just so much fun to watch, especially when you have a designated score to go to. Unbelievable finish.
A lot of guys that could be up for this player of the game interview. Polari, Pappas, and Mosley, the three most likely. Pappas flirting with a double-double, 23 and 9. Mosley with 21 and 8. And Polari also added 23 points of his own. The big three scoring wings from Ortho, New Jersey really got it together towards the end to clutch up that victory. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll have the post-game interview with our player of the game. David Smith back here for the JSBL. We're actually not going to have the post-game interview. Like I said, my apologies, but it's because Ortho, New Jersey's taking a breath here before they have to play their back-to-back game against RKE. Most likely would have been George Pappas, who we got to interview last week, but instead he's taking a little bit of a break. But if Ortho wins yet again here against RKE, maybe we'll get him up here in the booth. But for now, we've got 7 minutes till tip-off, so don't go anywhere. It's going to be RKE, Ortho, New Jersey, up next.